Over 600 foreign nationals were handcuffed in the heart of Bavet City in just a single night. 2 buildings were turned into temporary prisons. Who is behind these sophisticated scam networks capable of using AI deepfakes to steal identities? According to the Khmer Times, on the night of November 7, 2025, Cambodia's Ministry of Interior announced the results of a lightning operation that had been underway since November 4. The joint task force, consisting of the National Police, the Provincial Police of Soi Riang, and the Anti-Online Fraud Committee, simultaneously raided 2 major hotspots in Bavet City. The operation resulted in 658 foreign nationals being taken into custody, along with 12 Cambodian citizens who played logistical roles. The first location was deep within Bavet village. As police stormed the site, floodlights illuminated a 3-story building. Inside, 57 individuals of 6 nationalities were seated before hundreds of computers. The screens flickered with fake calls impersonating law enforcement officers, cold, authoritative voices threatening victims to transfer money immediately. Confiscated evidence included printed scam scripts, lists of international phone numbers, and numerous virtual bank accounts. With just a moment's carelessness, victims on the other end would lose everything. Less than 2 kilometers away, on the dusty Kampong Spian Road, the second building emerged, resembling a high-tech cybercrime factory. Inside, 601 foreign nationals of 4 different nationalities sat in long rows facing large screens. The air was heavy, filled with the scent of stale coffee and cold air conditioning. In one corner, technicians were fine-tuning deepfake software that could transform a real face into a fake one within seconds. In another, workers busily typed out invitations to join international marathon events, promising cash prizes of tens of thousands of dollars. Sweet messages, glossy images, all designed to lure victims into paying fake registration fees. The operation unfolded rapidly, with the deputy prosecutor of the Soi Riang Provincial Court personally supervising on-site procedures. Each suspect's documents were verified, photos taken, and all devices sealed as evidence. Standing amid the seized materials, Toch Soka, deputy spokesperson for the Ministry of Interior, confirmed, "These are 2 of the largest scam operations we've ever dismantled in Bavet City this year." Bavet, a border city adjacent to Vietnam, has long been a regional hub for cybercrime. Its strategic location, modern telecommunications infrastructure, and low operating costs have made it a haven for international fraud networks. With just a rented house, a few dozen computers, and a multinational crew, these syndicates can target victims anywhere in the world. The scam methods uncovered at the second site were shockingly diverse. Romance scams through dating apps, an old but effective trick, remained popular. Victims would receive messages from an ideal partner with professional photos and touching life stories. Once trust was established, requests for money soon followed, whether for family emergencies or joint investments. At the same time, fake marathon registration scams targeted sports enthusiasts. A registration link, a small fee, and victims' credit card data instantly fell into criminal hands. Most alarming of all was the use of deepfake technology, with technicians employing real-time video editing software to replace a banker's real face with a fabricated one during live video calls. Victims received video calls from supposed customer service agents, seeing familiar bank logos and hearing professional voices. Just a few minutes into the conversation, one verbalized OTP and their accounts were emptied. This operation was far from random. Under the direct command of the royal government of Cambodia, led by Prime Minister Hun Manet, authorities had been monitoring the 2 criminal networks for multiple months. Intelligence data collected from international victims, combined with information provided by foreign banks, all pointed to the exact moment of the raid. Mr. Tuchsoka emphasized, "We show zero tolerance for any form of fraud, regardless of its scale. The post-arrest process is carried out with strict procedures. Each suspect is classified by nationality, level of involvement, and specific role." The ringleaders now face charges of large-scale organized fraud, which could result in long prison sentences under Cambodian law. Meanwhile, the lower-level employees, many of whom were lured by promises of high salaries, will likely be considered for deportation once the investigation is completed. Seized evidence filled entire storage rooms, over 800 computers, 1,200 smartphones, thousands of SIM cards, dozens of servers, and countless USB drives containing victim data. At the second site, police discovered a sealed room equipped with professional video recording gear, lighting systems, and fake bank backdrops used for deepfake video calls. All evidence was sealed and transferred for investigation and trial. In the first 9 months of 2025, Cambodia's national police dismantled 48 high-tech fraud operations, with 272 foreign nationals deported, underscoring the government's strong determination. Each case was publicly disclosed, with official notifications sent to the embassies of the involved countries. The deportation process was swift and methodical, including medical checks, document verification, and escorted flights under police supervision. Bavet is no longer an easy haven for cybercriminals. A dense network of surveillance cameras now covers major rental zones. Landlords are required to sign pledges not to lease properties for illegal operations. Local banks have strengthened their monitoring of suspicious transactions, and every newly opened account must now undergo video call identity verification. A similar shocking incident has just occurred in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam, when authorities unexpectedly discovered a strange device hidden inside a foreign tourist suitcase. This was not just a surprise interception, it also exposed sophisticated security loopholes that could put millions of people at risk without their knowledge. The case was uncovered through close coordination between the Radio Frequency Directorate under Vietnam's Ministry of Science and Technology and other investigative units, demonstrating the country's swift and adaptive response to increasingly advanced cyber threats. Specifically, at 4:45 p.m. on November 3rd, the Regional Radio Frequency Center No. 1, a unit under the Directorate, detected signals indicating the presence of a fake BTS operating in Hanoi. These signals were not random. They carried spam messages, disguised advertisements, and fraudulent content, infiltrating people's phones without passing through any official network control. Alarmingly, the device had illegally accessed mobile communication networks, creating a virtual network to broadcast false information that made it almost impossible for recipients to tell what was real or fake. Without delay, Center 1 activated its emergency coordination protocol, working with Vietnam's Ministry of Public Security and the Hanoi Police Department. The teams deployed advanced technical equipment to trace the signal's origin. The operation moved at lightning speed. Specialists use high-precision tracking devices to scan the area, following abnormal frequencies and narrowing the search zone from citywide to specific locations. Just over 2 hours later, at 7 p.m. on November 3rd, authorities caught a foreign national in the act. Inside the suspect's suitcase was a working fake BTS transmitter actively broadcasting scam messages. Images of the device revealed a compact, highly mobile design, posing serious risks due to its ability to operate discreetly and impact everyday communications. The suspect was apprehended while actively manipulating the device, suggesting this was not their first attempt. Officials described the case as the first of its kind in Vietnam, marking the arrival of a new, high-tech form of telecommunications fraud. Unlike traditional scams involving bulk SMS spamming via SIM boxes in malls, airports, or walking streets, this portable BTS transmitter hidden in a travel suitcase allowed the perpetrator to move freely and evade detection, much like a digital virus spreading silently, yet capable of massive harm, from financial fraud to personal data theft. The scheme exploited society's growing dependence on mobile networks. In an age where everything from bank transfers to online shopping happens on smartphones, a single fake message can lead to devastating losses. For example, it could impersonate a bank's notification, prompt users to verify information, or trick them into clicking a malicious link. What makes this tactic especially dangerous is that the fake BTS device can not only send counterfeit messages, but also intercept or alter legitimate signals,
What makes this tactic especially dangerous is that the fake BTS device can not only send counterfeit messages, but also intercept or alter legitimate signals, creating an illusion of authenticity that deceives even the cautious. Authorities' swift and coordinated response serves as a model for effective crisis handling. The Radio Frequency Directorate, tasked with managing Vietnam's national spectrum, demonstrated its ability to detect early anomalies thanks to continuous monitoring systems. Its collaboration with the Ministry of Public Security and Hanoi Police showcased seamless coordination, from signal tracking to on-site apprehension. According to representatives from the Radio Frequency Directorate, the perpetrators employed advanced evasion techniques, including constantly changing identification codes, operating within small coverage areas, and frequently moving locations to avoid detection. The Directorate has warned the public to remain vigilant against suspicious or fraudulent text messages and to report any anomalies immediately to local authorities.
Thank you for watching this story. If you found it meaningful, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this video. And now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for staying with Societal Stories.